Sup nerds, I'm Joshua Talby, and today I need to get my oil changed. That has nothing to do with cosplay, I gotta get my oil changed today. I am slowly losing my mind. Earlier this week, I painted one of the Dr. Doom bracers, and I filmed it, but apparently not very well. It's like the first half of the footage is a little blurry because it wasn't in focus, and the second half is fine. I'm not super thrilled with how the video came out, but this channel is all about learning and personal growth and learning from your mistakes, so screw it. I'm gonna put it on YouTube anyway. So watch the video, and in the comments below post what you liked or didn't like about the video, or what you would like to see in the next painting video. And next week, when I go to paint the other bracer, I'll take your comments into mind and hopefully film something that's something you guys want. So how we're going to be painting this is a series of washes. A wash is thin down paint or an ink that is used to kind of get into all these cracks and crevices and hug details, and it'll make things pop. Also, it'll make it, if you do it heavily, and if you don't take off too much, it'll make it look really grimy and gross, which is what we're going for. So the way you apply a wash is, I have my thin down black paint, just standard acrylic craft paint, and I'm going to slather it on. Then I'm going to take some paper towel, and I'll just dab to take off most of it so that the watered down paint will stick in all these little crevices and around all these little details. I'm going to be doing 3 different colors. I'm going to start off with black, and then I'll go to brown, and then I'll go to red. That is starting to look sufficiently gross and oily. You can see here, especially on the skull, how that paint got into those deep recesses on this like little detail and make them stand out, like in these corners. That's the same thing. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we're going to move on to the second color, which is brown. Alright, this is starting to look really gross, really oily and dirty. The next step is to add rust, and that's going to come in a couple of stages. First, I'm going to do the same procedure I just did, but I'm going to do a darker red. The next 2 steps are interchangeable, but I'm going to do this first. I have an old sock that's slightly damp. And what I'm going to do is just lightly start trying to rub off some of this paint. Basically, what I'm doing is a reverse dry brush. So it's going to rub off a lot of this wash on the raised areas so that we can see the prime, the layer of metallic paint underneath. That looks pretty cool. But now we're going to add some more rust. I have a regular brush, and what I do is I take a little bit of this orange, and any place where water or rust would accumulate a lot, I'm going to paint a little bit of this orange and then rub it away with my finger to give it like a drier, dusty look. I'm a little, pardon the pun, but I'm a little rusty on this technique. It's been a while since I've done it. I also will do it around rivets. Alright, hopefully that kind of gives you an idea. And I'm going to do this for the whole thing. I'll then hit it again with the wet cloth, and then I'll do more rounds of this until it gets to the point where I really like it. So that's how I got this bad boy. I am actually very happy with the way the paint turned out. It matches the helmet almost exactly. But I am not too happy with the way the video came out. So like I said earlier, in the comments below, post what you liked or didn't like about it, and I'll adjust in my next video. So that's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got a minute, share this with your friends. I'm going to go get my oil changed. Bye, nerds. What I have left to do on it is I need to seal it with some sort of like thing.